Alright, then we're back here at the Perform Focus Natural Intelligence GMP41. Huh. But anyway, well, they have it here, but you could also open up the booklet, and they have it here. I went ahead and opened up the booklet and found it here under military charts, like they said. I guess they have a smaller version down here, so we'll use a smaller version. The thing we like about it is we get to perform it in the region that we have our focused national intelligence counter. And when we get done here, we can move that counter someplace else or keep it there, I guess. I don't know what to look and see on that. But we will roll it. We will have die roll modifiers. Always die roll modifiers. We'll be right back. All right, then, for our die roll, I guess we want a low number because it's telling us we get a -1 if our strategic recon intel gathering strategic capability is higher than both Russia and China's. Here you go up here. Strategic recon intel gathering is higher than both of them, so we'll get a -1. -1 if cyber warfare strategic capability. Ooh, I don't think so. I think they all caught up to us on that one. So we won't get that one. We want to get those things higher. Alright, now +1 if either Russia or China has an influence counter in the region. Oh, yeah, they do. And their cyber strategic capability is greater than the U.S. No, it's not. So, whew, we dodged that one. Oh, cyber strategic capability. Where's that at? Hold on. Where's their cyber strategic capability? Cyber warfare. Oh, we gotta check that one out. Let me see here. People's Republic of China. State of economy. Be right back. Hold on. All right, I'm guessing that their cyber strategic capabilities. You have strategic capabilities here. Strategic capability in their cyber, and they're not greater than us, so there won't be a +1. That would have made it even. So we're -1. We get a -1 on this die roll, and it is a D10. Oh, let me see here. We want a low effects on terrorism. Targeting box. That's what we want. We want a low die roll. We get a -1 because our strategic recon gathering is higher. Recon. Where's that at? Oh, here you go. We get the big one there. So that's going to influence this die roll. Ouch. Oh, it hurts. What did old Dr. Smith say on Lost in Space? And I'm showing my age here. But the pain. All right. Move level 3, 2, 1 in that priority target group into the region gathering intel box. Well, that's not bad, I guess. It's something. Move a level 3. We'll have a level 1. Move level in that priority target group in the region to gather. Okay, so we'll have there's what we're looking at here. And this is in where? Oh, this is where we got our gather. We got this marker. Oh, can't we let you see here? We got this marker here, so that's letting us do that. Whatever's in the region. A 3, if there was a 3 here, there's not. A 2, if there's a 2 here, there's not. And a 1, there's a 1 here. So we will gather intel. Where's that at? Right here. Okay. Gathering. So we're gathering intel on every terror group there. There's not one that's not being gathered. We want to start moving these down to their final one. We can target them and try to launch a military strike against them, I guess. That's what they're getting at. All right, we're done with the perform. Oh, no, we're not. We get to move this. Roll on the focus intelligence, blah, 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 blah. You may then move the counter into a new world region if you wish. Oh, what do we get to do there then? Oh, let me see. We have some terror groups that are 3 levels. I want to move this to there. These guys are already on the track. I want to get some of these on the track. Middle East, Civil War, South Central Asia, India. Middle East. There's a war there. What are we looking for here? What are we looking for? There's more counters there. There's a war there. We'll go here. There's a war already there. This terror group, we don't want it to get any worse. So our focused national intel collections is moving to Central South Asia. Ooh, that place is packed. Alright, we did that. Now we will move the counter to any 4 diplomatic or military actions. Yeah, that sounded good. Ooh, I don't think the fires got too bad. The fires did not get too bad. I think they're very manageable. We'll counter one first. Blah, blah, blah. Action for protest on each cabinet member. Any 4 diplomatic. Well, we're not the same spot here, are we? Huh? Did I miss one? Alright. Yeah, maybe I'm too far ahead on this. Let me check this out. I'm lost. Be right back. Alright, just got to keep on reading. Don't panic. I panicked at all. I'm lost. The game sucks. Alright, activation phase 3 only. So when you hit, what is this? Oh, domestic actions. Here you go. This one they're talking about. So we get to skip it. If it's only activation phase 1, it is only activation phase 1. So we will skip that. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. This got us a little. You have to keep everything in mind. All right, move counter 1 space at the end of the turn sequence track. We're not doing that yet. This is perform any 4 diplomatic and or military acciones. Let me recon this out and we'll be right back. All right, well, for somehow, and I have been working on a water heater earlier. I got something on my hands, I guess is what it was, but I've got this all over my brand new game book. But hats off to Mr. Billingsley and Company. But all you gotta do is, oh, it should come off. Yeah, it comes off. I don't know what kind of finish I got on here, but it's coming out. It's helping. I don't know what kind of grease or what I got on there. Oh yeah, it's coming off. All I have to do is get me a nice wet towel, I'm thinking. All right, see, there you go. Great. Thank you for the durability of this book, guys. Oh, man. I still got to clean that one up a little bit, but yeah, I had another one over here, too. I guess I got better go wash my hands. Where are we at? Yeah, I was over here, and I was just marking this book up left and right with these dirty hands. That is not good. All right, perform diplomatic and or military actions. You may perform 4 actions total chosen from the master diplomacy actions chart, player aid, and or the master military actions chart, player aid. You may also choose actions from the master presidential action chart, player aid. If such actions are diplomatic in nature. All right, well, it's diplomacy time, I guess. And or military. Presidential action chart can only do diplomatic, though, so the rest of them can be military. Key cabinet members may not use the any +1 action ability for any actions in this activation segment. Okay. AP and actions. You can forgo one allowed, blah, 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 recover 1 AP. Oh, yeah. You may spend 2 APs for an additional action. Okay. We'll be back. We got some studying to do. Alright, so our choices come down here to presidential. Under the diplomatic, we have 1, 2, 3 choices. There you go there. Any choice on this master action. You can see there. There's all kinds. And any choice on this chart here. For a total of 4 actions. So 4 actions from all those options. Like I said, Middle East and South Central Asia. Looking pretty hot. We'll be back. All right, well, there is a lot to go through here. What we're looking at right now, and our preliminary thoughts are chances to broker peace with some of these wars. We got a war there, we got a war up here. Next, that's one of them. We get 4, so that's not bad. Oh, we also got a war down here, so we could use those all over the place. Let's get that going. Another one we could do, we're going to do that one. And the next one we're going to do is targeting terror groups. Military action to target, and that will be direct intel gathering ops against 2 different terror groups. So we'll do that. That'll be able to move them on a track or put them on a track. We'll see what we want to do there. If we decide to go that way, we're leaning that way. And we went to broker or offer peace, bring an end to war, civil war. We're going to try those 2, I think, with our 4 activations. Having a great time with this game. We will be back on a rainy day. All right, well, when I first start to on this de-escalate conflict, I look at this cost. It says 1 action. I'm reaching over here thinking, man, I only got 4 action points. Hang in there, people. Difference between action points and actions. I was getting ready to jit myself out of an action point here, but I got to remember that there's a difference. So an action, I got 4 actions coming. I should get my little 4 action reminder die. It has nothing to do with action points. Now, in this, they might have you use an action point, but right now, yeah, we're just working on actions. Actions and action points are 2 different things. You can see my hands are all dirty from working on this stuff today. All right, let me see here. We'll be right back. We're getting ready to de-escalate a conflict. Yep. Correction, reverse that. Like old Willy Wonka, we're trying to broker or offer peace. We'll be right back. All right, follow me on this one. Bring a war, civil war, to an end during any activation, blah, blah, blah. We did this procedure. For civil wars, you go to this chart over here in the WM445 chart, our book. Wars not involving the U.S. That is us right here. We're not involved in this war. We're going to use this down here. So when I get a 1 to 3, don't say there's anything die roll modifiers. So we're going to roll a D10, and we're looking for a 1 to 3. Ooh. War continues. Add 1 strength to each side. Oh, let me make sure I'm good on this here. I know what's going on because I want to intervene and stop this war in Central South Asia. Let me see what's going on here. A war, rogue state level 1. War. Because it does say add 1 strength to each side. Add 1 strength. Alright, here. Over here, that is a Central South Asia. Who would the war be against? India, China, Russia? Gulf states. What are we looking at over here? India. Got that one stumped. We will be back. All right, I'm back here in the scenario booklet for my setup to find out if I did something wrong or what's going on with that war, but it tells you here. Excuse me. Didn't hit the cough button. Normal game. You begin with 1 war in progress against the Taliban in Central South Asia. Set up war number 1 below. Set up war number 1. Status track as follows. Place a conflict. Still. Alright, I don't think I did this. So let me check this out. This is something that was supposed to have been done in setup, but I don't think it'd have a bearing on the game, really. It's just, I have to check this out. So let me check this out, make sure everything's alright. And so that's what that war is. It's a level 1 war, I think, and it's in against the Taliban. Is it involving us? Oh, it might be. Let me see here. U.S. Yes. Conflict tract. All right, we'll be right back. All right, well, it had me stumped, but it's all the way over here on the wars. So we are at war. I didn't know that. It's in a stalemate. Everything's all set, so we already got this set to go here against ISIS in Afghanistan. Wow, that's cool. All right, now we got to go on to see what the heck it wanted us to do now that we found out here. Oh, where are we at? Oh, we got 5. Here we go. Rolled a 10. Oh, let me see here. Oh, let me find out where we're at. We'll be right back. All right, so I guess that is not I went to the wrong table, so that is a war involving U.S. forces. Offer peace. Roll 1d10, I believe we had a 10. Uh, peace talks stall. The war continues. Enemy reinforced. 1+ strength point. Enemy strength. Strength forces. Let me make sure I do that right. Defending forces to win. Defending forces winning. It's a stalemate. Alright, I gotta check all this out, make sure we're on it, but we're going the right way. Be right back. Alright, so to start this all over, we want to broker peace in Central South Asia. It turns out it is a war involving us, right here, our number one war. I'm just now finding this out my presidency. And it was there, it's just an overlook by me, stupid by me. But anyway, I couldn't have done anything about it until this part of the game anyway. So we're finding out we're at war in Afghanistan. All right, so you skip all this. It's not a civil war, so we will go to this chart here. If it was a civil war, we would have went to another chart. It's a war involving U.S. forces now. We will get a Dyro modifier because there's a conflict status is currently a stalemate, which it is. So it'll be a -1. Now I can't find the goofy ass die roll, but I remember it was not a peace die roll. So it will be war involving U.S. forces. Peace talks stall. The war continues. Enemy reinforcements or enemy reinforces +1 strength. I'm going to have to see how to do that. Type of conflict. Strength of forces. I see ISIS here. I'll give him a 5. I'll move him up to a 5. I think that's what this marker is. We'll be right back. Alright, we got some corrections to do. War 1 in Central South Asia is versus the Taliban, not ISIS. I'm just now, you're with me, we're learning this as we go along, the first playthrough of the game. But I'm looking at this with the scenario set up, so I had that messed up. It should be the Taliban there. Normal game, 1 war in progress, set up for War 1, South Central Asia versus the Taliban. We're the attacker, Taliban's the defender. Place 2 regional UN troops 2. Regional UN troops 2. We want 2 of them on the U.S. strength forces. Okay, we did that right. Place a 6 strength counter and a defender strength. We only gave him a 4, so he needs to go up to a 6, and now he's going to go up to a 7. So we did that wrong. We had a 4 counter on there. Maybe we reduced that somehow, though, earlier. I wonder if that was it. Huh. Yeah, I don't want to mess with something if I seem to have done everything else right. Place a 6 strength, defender strength. This represents. We're going to go with that. I have a feeling, yeah, so we'll bump him up to a 5. I wonder if maybe we reduced that strength or something earlier in the game. So I'm not going to mess with that. I'll go ahead and give him a 5. Thinking that we did everything correctly, because there's no reason why we would have did it the wrong way. So we'll give us the benefit of the doubt. All right, his strength is 5. We're up to date. We're learning the game as we speak. Not ISIS, but the Taliban. All right, we got everything set up from the scenario booklet. Now we are back here and up to date in our attempt to broker peace. We ended up stalling, and while everything was stalled, they used the stall to strengthen up their forces. It makes a lot of sense. That is, 1. We're down to 3 actions now. Oh. We'll be right back. Let me make sure we're doing anything right, and we'll be right back. All right, well, I've looked high and low all over the place, and I don't see anything that's prohibiting me from doing this again. So we're going to keep on going. We're going to go with our next action. And, like I said, the conflict is currently in stalemate, so we get a -1. It should be a no-brainer. That was bad news on a D10, so we're going to try it one more time. And looking with a -1 for a 5 or less. Oh, here we go. Yeah. All right. War involving U.S. forces offer peace. Peace. The war ends. Reduce conflict track, if any, by 2 boxes. Conflict track, if any, There ain't no conflict track for this one. Reduce conflict track if any by 2. So the war ends. Reduce conflict track if any by 2 boxes. Alright, so this war's done, I guess. Stalemate, attacking, defending. It's over, so. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me check this out. It says, if any, I guess on a conflict track there's none, so we will take all this off. All this off. Because we have just made peace with the Taliban. The war ends. I'm taking this off too. Rogue state, level 1. Do I take that off? I guess I'll leave that on there. Let me make sure I'm doing this all correctly, and we'll be right back. Alright, I've tracked this down to the WM67, page 19, make peace results. And it says, if this is a U.S. war, you may choose not to accept the peace and continue the war. If so, continue as if there was no peace result, but a -2 public approval and a -1 world opinion of the U.S. In all the cases, check the conflict status at war's end. If the conflict status was stalemate, which it was, are either blue or black box adjacent to the stalemate for non-combined air-ground wars, no further effect. So there's no further effect. So that's pretty good. But what do I do with the war marker? Alright, let me check that out. We'll be right back. Alright, well, I am not finding anything out about the level 1 rogue state marker, so I'm going to leave that in the Central South Asia regional box. And it does say here, if the conflict was stalemate, no further effect. So we'll take them at their word. And that'll take care of that. Now we will have us, that was our second action. We get 4. We did that one twice, and then the conflict. Let me check out what I want to do with the other 2. We'll be right back. All right then, for our third action, we're going to use the direct intelligence ops against 2 different terror groups. Gain intel on terror groups and enable operations, blah, blah, blah. Select 2 terror groups, roll for each one. Alright. We will get a -1 for our focused national intelligence counter. So we're going to go right up here and try to get that terror group 3 with a -1. And we're looking for a 1 to 4. Ooh, it's kind of tough, but we'll get a -1. And we'll find out what the deal is here. Looking for a little roll. Yes. Alright. It says place a terror group in the gathering box, but it says or, if it was already in the intel track, move the terror group 1 box to the right. Ooh, we will just put him in the intel gathering. And we might do this again. But if we get a result here, we might target this terror group in Asia Pacific. Let me see, terror group 1. We still have a terror group 1 in here. So we're doing a lot over here in Central South Asia, around Afghanistan and stuff. So doing a lot of work there. Terror groups here in the Middle East. Terror groups in Central America too. Terror groups everywhere. Ooh, terror groups, Africa. All right, we'll be back. We're taking a little break.